How much do these go for? Splash of healing, 3 gold blocks for 6 potions. Do I have gold in my ender chest? What just happened?
I don't know.
That was crazy weird. I put down 2 ender chests in a row and they both disappeared and then they went back in my inventory. Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another episode from the Adventure Squad creation server. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I've got a few plans for some projects I want to work on, or at least one project in particular. I want to work on the supply for our smelting system. So we got a little bit of an auto smelter that I showed you guys in the last episode, I think, but I've done a little bit of work to it off camera, as well as a couple other things I want to show you guys. So we're going to need to clear out a little bit of space in the area back over here behind the main storage system. And in order to do that, I wanted to have a little bit quicker process for digging. So of course, I went and me and Zobert went over there and did a little bit of wither killing. So we've got ourselves some nice beacons set up here that I'm going to use to help myself dig out a little bit of area back there. And then I'll show you guys what we're going to work on today. But while I'm setting up to dig out that area, why don't you guys check out a little bit of the footage from me and Zobert doing a little bit of double wither killing. That's right, double wither killing. And that's where I got this cool skull from. So you guys enjoy this, and I'm going to do a little bit of digging, and I'll meet back up with you in a little bit. So here we are in a little abandoned desert, preparing for the fight of our lives. Where are you going, Soapy?
I'm trying to load the surrounding area.
Quit screwing around. We should probably go a little ways away so that we don't blow up the portal or something. Let's find the most epic location that we can possibly find for our future death.
To the north looks kind of pretty epic.
Do we go opposite directions?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right there. Excuse me, got the Red Bull burps.
Ew.
It was like a hiccup burp all at the same time. Okay, I'm picking a spot.
Where are you? Are you just gonna start it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I have to find you.
Come find me, Zobert.
Spawn it.
I gotta figure out what box I put these things in.
Do you want me to spawn it first?
We're gonna spawn 2 of them at the same time. Double wither fight?
I'm down. I'll get on my stuff.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Don't even tempt me, I will.
Don't tempt me. You know I'm always down to make a bad decision. Oh, that's the wrong spot.
I'm putting away all the stuff I don't need.
What do you mean you need everything?
Oh, I don't need it.
It's about to be nighttime too. Are you ready?
Better. Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Are you actually?
I'm placing down the soul sand right now.
Oh, my wither's already spawned.
Oh no. I'm doing it.
Here we go. This could end really. This is gonna end terribly. Oh wait, I should get up. You never gave me any potions.
Oh no.
I need my wings. Fly.
I don't know where you
are. Oh, I heard it. Well, we probably should have warned people that this was happening, huh? Oh, he's killing all the rabbits. He's not even paying attention to me. Oh, my arrows are lagging so bad.
Where'd you get?
What's coming?
There's 2 bosses.
You wanna trade?
Yeah, let's trade.
Well, I should fly by, smite, sword him to the face. That's what I should do. I'm going too fast. Oh, I see 2 bars. Oh, you're doing a much better job than I am.
What are you doing? I'm gonna try and project the shots to the aim towards you. Directly at you.
I'm trying to I'm having a hard time with my arrows. Oh! I'm lagging. I gotta eat. Milk. Oh! Everything's fine. Yeah.
Oh no, you got cactus.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that little wither battle, double wither fight with Zoby. It was super fun, a little bit stressful, but yeah, we had a really good time. So I was digging out the hole here for the kelp farm, and I found a couple of extra little goodies along the way, so that is a nice bonus as we were digging out this hole for the farm. There we go, we got ourselves a little bit of a hole here dug out. Not too bad so far. I did go through quite a bit of durability on the pickaxe, but hopefully this should be about as big as we need, I think. I've got a little bit of an idea here to do a center collection chamber with, I'm thinking, at least 3, maybe 4 different sides. Whoa, hello. Hello! You wanna come check out what we're doing here, buddy? But I also kind of want to have it visible from the front here, so we'll have to see if I can come up with a way to make it look nice from the outside here, because we're going to dig a new cave branching off from this side, which will wind around and do some other things along this way and meet up at some point with the cave back on the other side there, which I think we'll do in a future episode. And I've got another farm that I want to build right here in this area somewhere as well. But yeah, I've got to do some more collecting of some sand and things like that to get all the materials we need to build this farm. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. Maybe we'll do a little time lapse of some material collecting, and then we'll be back and we'll get started. So I think everything pretty much that I need to get this farm started here should be right in this box here. So we're going to need a little bit of glass. Oh, I do. Already forgot one thing. Definitely going to need some kelp to get this thing going. Once we get the farm built. Get out of here, dude. We're trying to do some stuff with farms and things. Excuse me. Oh, geez, these guys are a pain in the butt. There's all kinds of slime chunks and stuff buried around the base here, which is actually one of the projects that we're going to do probably in one of the next couple episodes over on the other side here. But yeah, these are the main supplies that I'm going to use up here for the main part of the farm. I think what I want to do is start out with 3 sides here. We're going to basically try to do a center collection system with 3, maybe even 4. I think I might do 4, 4-sided farm, and just have a row that goes along this way and kind of in a box, and that'll be the columns that will grow the kelp, and then we'll farm it and collect it all into the middle, which I think I'm gonna have to move this because yeah, it's not quite gonna fit there. But I'm gonna get a little bit of the structure built and kind of show you guys what I'm thinking for a farm here. I did do a little bit of testing, but I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna work as good as I want, or I'm a little bit worried about the capacity. It might not produce as much as I would like it to, but it definitely should be enough to substitute some of the fuel for our furnace over there. So I'll get a little bit built up here, and then I'll try to explain a little better what's going on inside my brain. And there we have it. I went ahead and built basically the whole first section of this. Like I said, there's probably going to be 4 sides of this thing, depending on whether I decide to leave this side open or not. But hopefully this should be everything. So let me show you what I've got going on here. I tried to keep everything relatively simple. Like I mentioned in some of my other videos, I don't necessarily always go for the most efficient farm or whatever, but I like to try to come up with my own designs and make things a little bit unique. So I'm going to do this little bit of a cube-shaped farm here, and I'll probably do a clear wall on the backside of this wall so that we can see through it from the cave over here. But what's going to happen is I've got the kelp growing along the bottom of each of these spots here. and it should grow all the way up to the top. And then kept it relatively simple in the back here. Actually, let's try to get up. Did I leave any room for me to go up there maybe? There we go. A little bit hard to see what's going on up here. But basically, we got these observers checking to see. I did only alternate them every other one because I figured it didn't need to be every single one necessarily. So if any of these kelp grow all the way up to reach the observer, what will happen is that will trigger this line back here. Depending on which one of these it is, it will detect off of the observer in one of the corners, which will go all the way down to the bottom and activate the whole line of pistons below. So I have not fully tested whether that part is going to work yet, but I feel like it should because so far everything else that I've tried has worked. So hopefully this works. Let's just try to manually grow one of these all the way up to the top and see. Oh, did I seriously run out with one to go? Okay, let's get where'd it go? There it is. Come back here. Whoa! We need that. Can I swim back into there? No, I can't. Well, that's inconvenient. Okay, so let's go back up here. First, I guess what I can explain it. I missed a little part here. So the pistons are one above the very bottom layer. So it should just chop everything off right at this level, one above the bottom. So part of the items will flow out the bottom here into the middle collection area, and anything else will float up to the top. So should be completely, ouch, completely lossless. I almost just killed my face. All right, so let's get all the way up here. Try not to die. And if we put this down, the pistons should fire down below, and it sounds like they definitely did. Look at that, we've got some kelp shot up here, some kelp shot out the water stream below. So that is definitely working great, and then we'll have that go all the way around each side. So basically anytime one of these grows all the way up, we'll have kelp shooting out either the top or the bottom, fall down into the middle section here. This will collect everything all up. We'll do a little hopper system here, and then I'm going to send it right off over this direction here. We'll send it on a hopper line right into our furnace array. So we'll send it into probably this one actually, the smeltables input. So we can smelt down that kelp into dried kelp, and then we'll be able to pull the dried kelp out from the storage system on this side, craft it into blocks, and put it back into the furnace array as fuel. So this thing will pretty much just run all the time. And fuel kelp into the smelter. We'll craft it up, put it back in as fuel, and that should be able to help us fuel up the smelter for the most part. So I think I'll do a little bit more work here trying to get the other 3 sections of this built up, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. And there we go. The farm is all finished up. I think it's looking really good. I'm pretty happy with how things have turned out so far. It might not look like it, but I have spent quite a bit of time trying to get this farm all finished up and looking decent. It's a little bit tricky to see through the glass here, but I did try to I did try to do a little bit of a kelp pixel art there in the background on the back wall, and then obviously we did the clear front wall like I was saying here. We did end up going 4-sided with it, tried to blend this in a little bit to look like part of this cave here. It's definitely not perfect. I think I could do some more detailing and texturing along with the rest of the base as we kind of continue to build these different caves and stuff like that. I'll come back in and do some more stairs and slabs and other textures and stuff. I want to do some wooden structures over some of the hallways and overhanging structures and stuff like that as well. But yeah, this is the farm. I don't know exactly how efficient it's really going to be because I did already notice it looks like that side has recently gone off. I did notice a little bit of an issue that I'm not quite sure how to resolve at this point, but sometimes when these break off, since the spots where the kelp was turn into flowing water sources going down, or flowing, I guess, water rather than source blocks. The kelp doesn't always float up, so a lot of it does come out the bottom, but some of it kind of gets stuck in these tubes, and I don't think the kelp's going to grow fast enough to have all of it go up, so we might not be getting the best rates with this. I'll kind of have to keep an eye on it and see. We might have to... Oh, jeez! There it goes! Oh, man. That scared the crap out of me. I was not expecting that to go off when I was that close to it. Holy cow. Okay, so there you go. There's the farm in action. We can kind of see what's going on here. It does look like some of the kelp is definitely floating, but it does not look like... it's floating all the way to the top, and maybe that's because some of this hasn't gotten the kelp grown all the way up into it yet, so it's not producing source blocks. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that and see if that becomes an issue to continue. But yeah, basically that's how it works. That was a pretty great timing, even though it scared the bejeepers out of me. But yeah, then once that gets collected or harvested, it goes down in the middle there. Flows through a little underwater area down here, and we'll show you a little behind the scenes. Come back around my wonderful behind the scenes mess. It comes up this water stream here and goes into this dropper elevator riser upper deal, and then we'll go over here as I jump around like a crazy person, and that filters right into here. So we do have a little bit going on in there. We definitely don't want some of these going into here. I've probably got quite a few blocks that don't belong in our furnace system, but yeah, those will come into here. Andesite isn't gonna burn. Yeah, we got a lot of random junk to clean out of here that probably fell into the system while I was working on the farm, so we're gonna have to go through and clean some of that stuff out. But once that's all done and smelted, it will come out of our return here. We'll see if we can give you the full path, the full tour as to where it ends up. So that should come out down here. We still got some other stuff that's coming out there, but we will get the dried kelp coming out here. We can pull that out and craft it into blocks, which I don't think I have enough of. And then we can actually just put it right back into this chest here, which will go back into the furnace array as fuel. So pretty decent little system there. Like I said, I don't know how good the rates are going to be on it. I got to keep an eye on this, but it should definitely help us. Yeah, see, we get some more floaters over there. It definitely should help substitute the need for coal, because right now I don't actually have enough coal to continue fueling the furnace array. So it should help a little bit with that at least, and maybe we'll have to expand on it or add some different stuff in the future to try to make it work a little bit better than that. But otherwise, that's going to be all I've got time for today. Like I said, it did actually take a couple of days working on this to get everything all finished up. So put quite a bit of time in it, although, like I said, it might not really seem like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm definitely excited to get back to making new videos, and I appreciate your guys' support. And speaking of support, before I go, I do want to mention a big thank you to Zobymaruu and Chris Austin for coming the very first 2 Patreons. Really appreciate you guys' support. It means a lot to me to have you helping out so that I can continue to create these cool creations. So if you guys want to check that out and become a Patreon as well, make sure to go check the link in the description. And yeah, it would be awesome to have you. Right now, if you sign up within the first 30 days, there's also a free mug that you will get for signing up. So appreciate all the support and hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.